la la la. I'm going crazy. I'm having fun. Oh. Hello, everyone. So, I am whoever you think I am. I don't know. Okay, I don't know who I am. But today we're doing a video. So today we're doing a books collection. A book collection. How many books I have. What's on my bookshelf. Whatever you want to call this. This is a collection of all my books that I have. I am very excited to show you guys what I have. But also at the same time, the whole purpose I'm doing this is that I think that I need more books. So I am giving myself this target, mission, whatever you want to call it, that by the end of this year, I want to have a lot more books than I have right now and a lot more variety of books, because right now, most of these books are Harry Potter, and don't get me wrong here, I love Harry Potter. I am a really big Potterhead, but I want more varieties. I do. So we're gonna see how much I can get this year, and we'll see at the end of this year. I'll make another one of these videos, and I'll see how many I get more. If I forget, please remind me if you can. So let's get started with today's book collection bookshelf. What's in my bookshelf? I don't know. Okay, let's start. So I would like to start with the thing that I have the most of. Oh my god, okay. Harry Potter. Okay. All of these books obviously are Harry Potter, and oh my god, all of these books, I love them. Each and every one of them equally. Maybe Goblet of Fire a little more, but I mean, they're all very nice and helpful to me. This one, my mom bought me this, and I'm so thankful to her. Thank you so much. Actually, my parents did. I don't know. Okay, my parents bought me this, and I was very happy when I got this, because I finally could call myself a Potterhead, an actual one. Okay, I'm not saying that you can't be a Potterhead if you don't have the books, but I don't know, like, I felt like I'm going to now know about it more, know about the knowledge more. You can easily be a Potterhead by just watching the videos. Yeah. But I feel like I would know about the books and the process more if I read the books. And now I had the books. So I'm so happy. So basically, all of these I have read except the last one. I am planning to read it after my final exams, which are going to end on 28th February. So excited. And then I can read these the whole day, the 7th one. And then maybe I'll read them, one of them. I don't know if I have time. Yeah, of course. We'll do them anytime because we have all of them right here. Yeah, very happy with what I've got. Here's a quick story for you. My 4th book, Goblet of Fire, my favorite book. Actually, I don't know if it's my favorite book. I really like the book, but anyway, actually got torn by an accident. So that's a quick story. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna open that. It's a whole lot of mess in here. So yeah, let's continue. So I would also like to show you that this is my sister's book, which I have borrowed from her. This has been in my possession for so many years. She lives somewhere else, so she did not take this with her, and I was just like, I'll have this, I'll take this. So this was actually my first book that I read. It's the 3rd book, and I read the 3rd book before the 1st book. That's really odd, but yes, I did. This is a hardcover 3rd book that my mom bought my sister in a 3rd birthday, and I just took it from her. It's not even like, I was just like, you have read it already, can I take it from you now? And she was like, whatever, yeah, get it, like, yeah, sure. She actually loved the book. She was actually the one who told me to read the books and the movie. Who told me to read the books and watch the movie. So thank you, sis. And yeah, thank you, sis, for this too. So I have another Harry Potter book, and now I know you guys are getting annoyed. Like, everything you have is Harry Potter, and that's why I need more variety of books. I love Harry Potter, but I need more variety. But anyway, I have one more Harry Potter book. This was given by my grandma. I have proof. I don't know why I need to show you the proof, but yeah. On my birthday, this was given by my grandma, and I was really very, very happy because this literally, like, I felt like I was flying into the stars when I saw this, and I still do every time I see this, because this is like my actually like basic cover Harry Potter book, first basic cover Harry Potter book, and I loved it. Also had like the 24 thing, 25 thing, which I don't know if I know, because which I don't think I like, because if someone comes to my house and they're also a Potterhead and they see that I'm a fan, so many years later they're gonna be like, are you really a fan, or are you just like play around with it? I'm like, I'm a huge fan, okay? So, and now we're gonna start going into the variety week. I have one more Harry Potter not I don't know, book. It's okay. By the way, one of my classmates made me this bookmark. Oh my god, they all know I'm in love with Harry Potter, and they made me this bookmark, and I was so happy, so I used this. But this is a Fantastic Beasts, which I bought at the book fair some days ago, and it's not like you have to read this book. You kind of then want to like know about an animal. You can just open it and just know about animals. And I love that. I love each and everything about that. I feel like I feel like this was like, I don't know why, but I love looking at the cover and just thinking that I could have been in the library and taking this book out and started reading it for my studies. Not arithmetic, not arithmetic, not algebra, not science. Instead, not science, not, why did I say science like that? Science, not history. No, actually, there is history, but there's not geography and stuff like that. There's just magology. I don't know it's called magology, right? Whatever. I would read Fantastic Beasts. Like, it gives me thrills to just know about that. Okay. Next, now I have all varieties of stuff. So let's start with the smallest one, which is, again, my sister's. This is also my sister's. She told me to, okay, this always happens. My sister tells me, okay, my cousin sister, I'll tell you that. Okay, my cousin sister always tells me to read things or like watch things or something like that, and the first thing that will come to my mouth is no, because I don't trust other people's suggestions. I don't take other people's suggestions, and it's really annoying sometimes. But then after like a month or even a year or 5 years, I'll watch that show, or I'll watch that movie, or I'll read that book, and I'll love it. I love every single thing about it. And then and then I'll tell her that, oh my god, I loved it, and she's like, why didn't you take my advice in the first place? So that happens. But this is the book that she read, and she was like, please read this, and I was like, no, and she was like, okay, whatever, fine, you'll have to read it one day. And I read it because I was getting bored. It's pretty much like a short story / interview / pictures book. I love it. Okay, and then sorry about that. It's called Percy Jackson: The Demigod Files. It's not actually like a real book of the series. It's like more of like a fact file thing. And I love Rick Riordan. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm really sorry for if any of you get offended by this, but I love Rick Riordan for writing these notes, like, dear young demigod, if you think you are a demigod, please don't read this. You don't want to find out if you're a demigod. It will not be good for you. I love those notes. I wish I was a demigod. It would be so cool. Not really cool. I would be so in danger, but yeah, it would be cool. I don't know. Okay, but I love the book. It's half boy, half god, all hero, definitely. After reading this book, I watched the movies, and I loved both of them. There is a series on the way, I believe, about the Camp Half-Blood, and I'm definitely going to watch it if I can. But yeah, great. Next, detective. Okay, this book is a story.
3, 2, 1.
So I used to feel like detective books are the books that are really classy, they're really cool, they're for the cool people, and I felt like I love detective. I had never read a detective book in my life, but I felt like, oh my god, detective books are the coolest thing ever. And I always talked about detective books. I said like I knew Sherlock Holmes, like I have read Sherlock Holmes history, everything about it, and I love detective books. I didn't. Okay, let me be real with you. I love fantasy, but not Sherlock or any kind of suspense things like that. So I told everyone about it, including one of my teachers, like tutors. She's amazing. But anyway, I told her about it and she bought me this book and I was like, oh, thank you. I was so happy. I was so happy at the time. And then I started reading and I was like, oh my god, I literally have no interest in detective books. I read like 3 stories. I like the stories really much and I get them, but like they're just not my cup of tea. You get what I'm getting at? Next, I still appreciate To the Day for giving me this book. Another book that I didn't really love, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Okay, so my grandma, again, proof, I need proof. My other grandma gave me this, after I passed my exams in 4th class, I believe 4th standard. She gave me this and I was so happy because I didn't read books, guys. It was really rare for me to read a book then. Now I read books, but then it was really rare for me to read a book. I read this book and I thought, how much science is too much science for a person? The answer. Now if you love science, this book is for you. Not really science, it's more like science, geography, I don't know, it's like adventure, but at the same time it's like journalism and it's like a little bit of science and like earthy stuff. Yeah, it's by Jules Verne. Great. I actually love his story, Journey of the Earth, and not Journey of the Earth, something like Around the World in 80 Days. I love the story. I have read it, but this one, it's not my cup of tea. Again, I don't really like science, stuff like that. Okay, this is something about me that is so crazy. I love maths and I love English. So they're like completely different, but I do not like science and I do not like history. I do not like geography. I do not like computer. I do not like language. I like language. It's like just the spelling part for me doesn't work in my head. I like language normally because it's like same thing, literature. But yeah, I like literature and then I like math, which is really weird. I know it's really weird, but I just love both of them. And if you think about it, everyone will say, oh my god, math is the most logical thing in the world. But it's not. Math is not logical. It's just a made up formulas and then it's just someone's imagination. Like, who knew that 2 to the power 2 would be, no, I mean 2 to the power, I'm sorry. 2 square is 2 into 2. Who said that 2 square is 2 into 2? It was basically someone's imagination. So the next time you say that math is very logical, it's not. It's just someone's imagination put into a formula and made into like a series of formulas. So don't think about math as logical, okay? But yeah, I don't know why. I love math and I love English. So it's like completely different ways. And this was kind of in the middle of that. So I was like, I'm not enjoying it, but I did read the book and I'm very thankful to my grandma for giving me this, but I like actually getting out of my comfort zone. I like getting out of my comfort zone and reading this book because it like gives me and tells me what my style is and what I like reading. So yeah, that's one point. Sorry about that. Moving on to the next book. Anyway, I'm very thankful for my grandma for giving me this because it helped me identify my style and stuff like that. Like identify my favorable or reference genre. I don't know. Okay. Next book. Okay, this book is this book. Oh my god, it was the start of it all, guys. This is the first like actual story book that I read. It was during the pandemic. Someone had given it to me from my mom's other office, I believe, and proof. I love the book. Oh my god. Okay, I love the cover. I love everything about this book. Next book. Next book. Let's do this one. Okay, Mallory Towers. Okay, another quick story I'll tell you about this. But anyway, this is ended blood in 2. yeah, I like the book really much. It's again Emily Blunt, one of my favorite writers after J.K. Rowling. So yeah. Next book, Pride and Prejudice. Okay, Jane Austen's. Of course, I need to have a book of Jane Austen. It's like she's one of the classics. What's a little gossip among friends? Yeah, I haven't finished this book because when I was reading this book, the Harry Potter series came along, so I have left it at like 17 pages or something like that. I know it's not even halfway through, but I will definitely read it after my exams. I have so many books in line, but I think I'll read this too because I don't really like the cover, as I said in a video. I don't know if I said it or not, but I don't really like the cover. But the book inside, it's some pure material, people. Okay, the book inside has so like it's. But I got really confused because it was like the grammar was different and like the English writing was different. So I was like, what is happening here? But I slowly got the rhythm and I slowly got like the tune to the point like where I could understand everything. Okay, so first I was like, oh my god, what is happening? And then I was like, oh, I got it now. So yeah, I'm gonna read the rest of this book after doing my exams. Okay, now this book is the book that I got and the book that I got in book fair some days ago, and this is called Nevermore: The Trials of Morgan Crow. It's a new series that I'm starting, and the only reason I really got it is because it had a name poignant, a Harry Potter-esque adventure written behind it. Now I don't really like it when people like kind of make things 2.0s of other things. You get what I'm getting at? Like for this one, like people say, oh, it's like a 2.0 of Harry Potter, and I'm like, why would you call it that? It's its own self. It has its own self, okay? But I really appreciate this guy saying it's a Harry Potter-esque adventure because then I picked it up and I was like, okay, Harry Potter, I like Harry Potter, so I'll take this. And I think I like it. I read the first pages and it's about a girl. Okay, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but it's about a girl who is cursed. I'll just say that, and then you can. I think I gave a spoiler. I don't know. It's about a girl who is cursed. You can read further if you want to, and I'm gonna read it after exams too. So I have 3 books ready for me to read after the exams, and then that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video. If you did, smash the like button and the subscribe button, and share the video with all of your friends. They can also see what I'm today, and see you for the next video. Bye.